forgetting in that. Obviously, it's a chair yoga, so everybody should be sitting on some form of stool or chair. It makes it kind of comfortable for everybody watching them, and nobody is feeling, nobody wants to know they're disabled or they are not fit to sit on the floor. So let's sit in the Gyan Mudra, back straight, and we chant A, O, for 3 times. It's a sound, total sound mix of the sound of A, Om. It's the universal sound. Cosmic sound activates the energy channel, wakes up the chakra from your solar plex, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and the crown chakra. Let's sit in the Gyan Mudra. Both hands there, rub them together. You're trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand, and with a cup of hand, cover your face with it. Open your eyes between the palm of your hand, feel the heat, and then massage over your forehead, your face, and the back, your arms. Excellent. Your posture.
Can you highlight yourself?
Yes, yes, be there. Right one, hold on. Just take up a 30-second gentle deep breathing. And relax. First, we're going to work on your posture. So put your hand aside. As you breathe in, take your hand up. Next, put your both hands there. That's there. As you breathe in. And do the reverse. and relax. Next, put your both hands together and push forward to make a correct your posture. Breathe in, and when you breathe in, hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, and come back. Once more. Next, put the pressure on both hands. Right hand on the left hand and left hand on the right hand. Still no movement because pressure is equal in both sides. Keeping the pressure on, you breathe in and out. As you breathe in, you go up. When you breathe out, you come down. Remember, when you're doing this exercise, breathing is very important. You're doing Bhastrika at the same time as well. Understand? Next, take your both hand there, make a circle. And do the reverse. Next, keeping your hand there, you breathe in. When you do the scissor action, you breathe out. And relax. As you breathe in, take your hand all the way back up, holding a beach ball in your hand. And as you sway backward, you breathe in. Then fold your hand and shake them up. Then both hands there. As you breathe in, you breathe out, touch your finger. Then do the same thing in the back. When you touch your finger, you breathe in. When you go there, you breathe out. You do this one as well. Put your hand there. When you go back like this, you breathe in. When you come here, you breathe out. And hand the shoulder, just shake them up slightly. Just hand there. Let's put both hands there. And do the reverse. And relax. Now put your both hands together, the back, and take your shoulder up, Breathe in and hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. Once more. Excellent. Shake your hand up. Excellent. So we managed to do that. Now we're going to do some acupressure. So lung meridian is very, last night I talked about allergy, how to remove allergy, sinus, congestion in your nasal passage or your face, headache through acupressure. A lung meridian plays a big part in that. Lung meridian goes from the back of the nail across there to L9, L7, L5, and L1 is just here. So first we press on the lung point with thumb there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then just the main nerve system tendon there, just go right of that. And then do the same thing on the other side. That's point L5, lung point 5. Next is L9, where you find it, put your hand like this, crisscross, and then use your middle finger, wherever it touches the palm of your hand. That's point is L9. Press that and go. And do the same thing, opposite hand. Then where the thumb joins into the palm of your hand, that's the L9. And other side. That's part of the opening of the lung meridian, which is very important for allergy. Next is first rub your hands together again. Before you do the acupressure for allergy, you have to rub your hands together.
3 fingers to put the center point on a hand and to pump up. 3
yes,
fingers.
so yes, for lymphatic system. And so thank you very much, Tilde. A lot of people have lymphatic problem. That's why they have a lump in the body on the right side or left side of the body. Just 3 fingers above the hand. That's the lymphatic point. You press your hand and then pump it. That makes the blood go faster. Also makes the lymph fluid flow and remove all the dead cells from the body. Because cells are being born, old cells die. You have to remove them quickly. If you don't, that creates health issues. Just press it there and go. Prevention is better than cure. If you do that daily, even if your mother had a breast cancer, chance of you getting it higher, you won't get it.
Are you doing it at the center of the wrist?
Palm, yeah, center. But just do the whole wrist, that point. 3 finger above. And press hard. So what you're doing is like a garden hose. If you press the garden hose, water goes further. So by pressing it, you make the lymph fluid flow faster, and using hand as a finger as a pump. That's pumping action. That's what you're doing. I'm a structural engineer. That's why I'm trying to use the structure knowledge to make your body function structurally better. That's all. And do the same thing with left hand. Right hand, sorry. So we're going back on to now to the how to do the acupressure. We've done the rub hand, but then we've done that. No, we haven't done it. Rub your hand together, trying to generate enough heat. So before you do acupressure, take your glasses off, and then cover your face to activate all the lymphatic system in your face. And the lymphatic system goes through behind the ear, across there, and then back to the middle there. That's what the drainage system is. And from below, everything comes up. And from here, everything goes down into it. and from there it goes to the respiratory system. And lymphatic system is just on the surface. You do your forefinger like this, just take across gently towards your back of the ear into the drainage system. And then here, no, just rub hand and index finger, rub. That will prevent. And then under the eye, tap the eyes first just to activate the lymphatic system gently, and then take across over the behind the ear. And then put your finger like this on the chin, take across. And then when everything goes bang behind the head as well, and then you bring it out into that. That's your lymphatic massage for the face, very important. This also helps to activate, get rid of toxin and activates your vagus nerve as well. Next important point is your point is for allergy, sinus, and tinnitus ringing in the ear is either side of your nose. If you go slightly outside there, pressure there, breathing in for 30 seconds. You feel this everything drain away from your side. These are all energy channel point. This is the large intestine. No, sorry, this is stomach point, sorry. Stomach point 3. So many different points you get mixed up sometimes. And the next one is if you go where the nose joins to the eye, the bone there, press the both bone with hand, and then you'll find this will help to clean the drainage system in the nasal passage. And relax. Like that. Next very important point is your large intestine point LI4, which is that if you take your palm of your hand like this, where your thumb and your index finger joins in the middle, but go more towards the index finger side, you'll find the tender spot. That point, you're pressing it, release all the lymphatic system from your face. Very good for, this is one of the master point pressure point, even for any pain in upper part of the body. Even old time, they used to press this point to extract your tooth. That's L4. Very good for any facial pain, helps with toothache, sinus problem, headache, and so on. And all these need to be done in certain sequence, very important. One of the other important points is middle of palm of your hand. I know in the acupressure point, this is a kidney point, but this is also the energy point. Is one of the meridian line goes through there. The purpose of that is that's the healing point. That's why people go say, you're getting an energy channel from there. This is the pressing that point itself, both hands. This is called PC8 for Sikaridam and minor chakra, center of the palm, frequently employed to give energy healing, both hands. And remember the lung point, you press on the lung point, one of them, this was the L line, and from there it goes to 9, 10, 11. You press it there on the palm of your hand. Breathing in, this will give you a deeper breath. To the both sides. Another good point is the stomach point, which is on the leg. The mid second and third finger press there, that point there. Go back slightly.
Yeah.
Hold by all. too far away, then you can't see the point. Just the second, third finger. Let me do something on it. There, just there point. That's the stomach point. You can feel the tender point, quite painful. This is stomach point 43. And the last not the least is the liver point, where the thumb and the next finger press it there. For everybody, this will be painful, tender spot. Liver 3. Both leg, obviously. Do that. These are all for allergy and for sinus. And sinus, for other good point is if you take your finger like that, the two tender bone there, press it hard and breathe in and out. This will help to drain the sinus and also lymphatic system as well. Very important. You feel the senses, kind of everything. Yes. And then you have the third eye, pressing this point. This also helps you with stress, anger, all these causes sinus problem. And then either side of your sun point, pressing it. And then we go to here, the highest point of the taper, tap it there. That's your main gland, pituitary gland. Tapping it there will help as well. And the other point is, if you put your hand like this, on the thumb side, if you look here where the creases, just press that point there. Both sides, obviously, right and left.
What is this
Last,
for?
last intestine. This is also for same sinus, everything. It clears everything from the face. And also, it's like one of the master point. All these are energy, there are 12 energy channels, 6 on either side. One governor vessel goes from here to third eye, to crown check to back passage, and covers conception vessel goes from back passage all the way back to middle. So there are energy, heart channel, stomach channel, large intestine, small intestine, all this. So that's where points are along the channel, depending on what ailment you have. This is all I'm doing to relieve allergy, asthma, a sinus problem, things, everything from face draining away. That's what this does. And last but not least, also you can put your palm hand, interlock your finger back of head, where the thumb sits there is either side of the main channel of the neck. You press that. And one of the important to control all this is your pituitary and pineal gland, which is along the thumb. If you have a cloth peg, all you have to do is press it like that. If you have two, all you do, you press it for watching TV like that, both hands. You're activating your, even headache will go away, your pituitary and pineal gland, you're activating it just by doing that. So you do it for 5 minutes like that, and then 5 minutes on the side, this way. Both ways.
Is that the pituitary gland, did you say?
Yeah, pituitary and pineal gland, both, yes.
Okay.
And also, if you have the ring as well, you can use the ring as well on the thing. If you have the ring. And also, you can use the gun. If you have the gun, you can just put the gun onto that. A lot of different one thing. I'm not trying to sell you any tool. I'm just saying, depending what, if you don't have it, you can just use your cloth peg, which is quite simple. So that was some of the points we did for the thing. The other one very good for face is which we didn't forget to do last night, was supposed to do a face yoga for anti-aging, your glow, and double chin. All these are important also for lymphatic system. Increase blood flow to your face. The face starts to glow. Balance your hormones so you don't get pimple and acne on your face. And tones up your muscles so you don't have any wrinkles. And lymphatic drainage is already done. I'll also produce some oily substance in your face so your face becomes more shiny and prevent dryness, and you get natural glow on your face. Very important. So for that, all you do is you blow your mouth like Hanumanji. Hold it for 10 seconds, and then you blow one side and throw it to the other side. And relax. Next, you blow the upper lip and lower lip. And relax. Next, you make your lip like an O. You breathe in, so your cheek gets sucked in. And when you breathe out, your cheek comes out. Next, you suck your lips and cheek everything inside. And relax. And also take your neck up and take your bottom lip towards the upper to extend the chin at the bottom. And relax. Then turn to the right, do the same thing. And then turn to left. And relax. Next, very important one is tongue exercise. Very good for activating your vagus nerve. Prevent sleep apnea, snoring. Also, any problem with the face, though you're activating the vagus nerve, which is connected to our ears, eyes, throat, and everything else. It's a very, very important part. In Ayurveda, if you go in South India, they do a lot of tongue exercise all the time. So stretch your tongue out and try to touch your nose with it. And relax. Once you stretch it, now you take it out as far as you can and waggle it right to left for 20 times. And relax. Excellent. Next, you pull your tongue out and suck it back in again. Don't be shy. Take your tongue completely out as far as you can. Stretch it. And relax. Next, you take your tongue out and stretch it up the way. That will prevent double chin there. Once more. And one of the very important tongue exercise is Khichdi Mudra. You roll your tongue back up and take the tip of the tongue as far back as you can and touch the roof of the mouth. That activates your master gland, pituitary gland, which have to able to activate through the vagus nerve parasympathetic nerve system, which helps to slow down your heart rate, your blood pressure goes down, and your breath goes down from 18 to 10 or less, depending on the individual. So your body goes in a state of calmness. Very important. So when you're doing pranayama, if you do in Kichi Mudra, this helps your mind not to wander. And you start thinking of you going within yourself to find who you are. What's the purpose of life? What are you doing here? That's what happens. Kichi Mudra plays a big part. It's called it's a king of mudra. It's one of the best mudra to promote meditation, prayer, when you're doing it, that well, especially when you're doing pranayama. Especially when you're doing pranayama, the breath becomes deeper, the more chance of expanding your lung, and also to control your emotions, your anger, fear, anxiety, depression, they all calm down. And also when you're doing Anulom Vilom, when you're doing Kichi Mudra, the breath is deeper. So the more chance of you're heating the body and cooling the body, difference in temperature is bigger. So more chance of dissolving and removing the blockage and clearing the energy channel so blood can flow freely and your energy can flow freely through the meridian. So it plays Kichi Mudra plays a big part on all those things as well. Very important. So we've done all that now. Now we're going to that was the basic knowledge. Let's sit in the Gyan Mudra, upside down, use the prana, use the mudra to direct the prana to the bottom part of the lung and do gentle deep breathing for 30 seconds. And relax. Imagine, see, when you do the Kichi Mudra, your breath automatically becomes deeper. Next, we do Kapalbhati in Chin Mudra, trying to expand the bottom things in the lung for 1 minute. And relax. Because when you're doing Kapalbhati, you're hyperventilating. So take a couple of deep breaths. Next, we're going to focus on the top section of the lung. For that, we use the Adi Mudra. Open your palm of your hand, thumb in the middle, and put a tight fist, pointing up the way. That sends the prana to the top section of the lung. So we do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Still keeping the Adi Mudra, we do Kapalbhati for 1 minute, focusing on the top section of the lung and your airways. and relax. So what pranayam does is increases your energy in the body and then teaches you how to control your energy. Very important. Even your, for argument's sake, your sex drive will increase, but then it teaches you how to control it. So it's very important. That's why people who do sannyasi, they have to do kapalabhati regularly to able to dissolve the in male or in the female oja or the sperm back into the system to preserve the energy. Plays an important part, kapalabhati. So we've done that. Now let's expand your lungs gently through the leg exercise. Then put your both hands there as you breathe in. And relax. Both hands in the front. As you breathe in, when you breathe out, your right hand goes behind your back, and left hand goes like this, and look behind your back, breathing out. And relax. Next, make a tight fist. As you go up, you breathe in, open your palm of your hand, and then turn your hand right, make a fist again, and come down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20. Excellent. Now we're going to the very first pranayam of Bhastrika. So what's the benefit of pranayam again? Just to highlight it, increase the level of oxygen in your blood. That's the first benefit. Second is help to balance your body temperature. Keeps it to where it's supposed to be all the time. Third, releases good hormones through the endocrine system. It helps to promote good health. Next, internal organ exercise. If I cut my hands and feet off, every single your organs you see there, from my lung, my heart, my liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, my large and small intestine, my both kidney, adrenal gland, my sexual organ, everything is exercise. When you exercise your internal organs, toxins are eradicated and they perform better tasks. And Kapalabhati is one of the best way, even for female health, for uterus fibrosis. Fallopian tube is closed down, opens up, so, and also for male, increases the sperm count. If your sperm count is low, you can conceive. This will help to conceive by increasing your sperm count as well. So Kapalabhati is one of the very important pranayam, able to detox your organ. When the organs are when the waste product is released, your toxins, automatically your immunity improves. Highly clean body is highly immune body. So you produce more, your immunity improves, so you're able to remove dead cell, fight infection, and promote overall good health. And last but not least, the best pranayam benefit is helps to control your emotions, reduce stress by controlling your emotion, anger, fear, anxiety, depression, they all calm down. So that's the benefit of pranayam. So let's sit in the Gyan Mudra and the Khichdi Mudra, obviously, and meditate on the third eye or the governor vessel point D26, or follow your breath, which way you feel comfortable with. Let's do that for next. And relax. Relax the picture. इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुआं पर इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुआं पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर नाम जप ले भली घास यहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा सांसों का क्या भरोसा. Take your both hands up in there, rub them together. And go. Excellent, well done. You managed to give your lung the full capacity so you get more oxygenated blood. But make sure your food is right, you're not anemic and not lack of B12. Doctors are the best people to diagnose your illness. So obviously every so often you get blood test done, make sure you're not anemic and not lack of B12. So make sure you're eating all the right food, or you have to take medicine if you have to promote that, no problem. Very important. Now let's first, very important priority to release your anxiety. One of the best ways to release anxiety is to breathe into your mouth and breathe out through your mouth, holding a straw, twice the length of breathing in. That is helpful to release anxiety and also help to expand your lungs. So breathe in. And for last time. Next is anxiety. Your thymus gland is from the top to the middle, in the middle of the thing. Just tap it nice and gentle, not too hard. That itself will activate your thymus gland, release anxiety. Also, it improves your immunity by releasing B cell. It plays a very important part. And if you lack of energy, adrenal gland is very important as well. Your belly button, followed behind the cover, just by either side is pain, make a fist and tap it. And very important, one of the exercises, you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times, which is able to remove any mucus, anything in the bottom part of the lung, so you can breathe properly, especially if you have any infection. Then you're doing dog pose, the gravity will pull it. But obviously none of us got any lung infection. We can do that sitting in the chair, do that. The benefit of that also is it helps to release any plaque, dissolve any plaque, remove it from your thing, prevention of heart attack and stroke. If you are having one, this will act like your first aid. All you do is take a 3 short, long breath. And this time you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. And stay down for 5 to 10 seconds. And once more. Excellent, well done. Next is obviously, you all must get fed up listening to me, nitric oxide. Very important. Every time you go out, when you come back in, you do the 5 times nitric oxide. Very simple exercise. I can guarantee if you do that, even if you get COVID-19, you won't have any symptom of it. Because nitric oxide reduces inflammation and helps to kill all the virus, even prevents allergy, asthma, everything, anything, any infection goes to your nasal passages, it kills it. That's why everybody says breathe through your nose, not through your mouth. When you breathe through your mouth, your infection goes into your lung very quickly and makes a home. When you breathe through your nose, your hair follicles and your nasal passage keeps it trapped for a couple of days before it goes deeper. And this is the best place to kill the virus, especially the COVID-19. So doing certain primary will create a more nitric oxide in the nasal passage to fight infection. So take your glasses off, your palm to close your earlobe, and take a deep breath and do a bumblebee for 5 times. Like yesterday, I had the gardener working in the garden. He just came out of COVID-19. He tested negative yesterday, a day for yesterday. He came to work in the garden. But whenever he left, I did the 5 times humming sign to make sure if I did manage to get some virus accidentally from him, I would kill it off. That's how important I see it as. And also next day, it's good for nitric oxide to be not lying in the surface of your blood vessel, but going in circulation. When it goes in circulation, it removes, it kind of dilates your blood pressure, the blood pressure goes down. Also, it makes the blood less sticky, so it doesn't adhere to the surface, so it doesn't form a plaque. And also it helps to absorb more oxygen to your cells and muscle. So very good for people who do a lot of physical exercise and things like that. Sports people, all the sports people, sometimes they take a nitric oxide drink in the juice and drink it half an hour before to give them more stamina. So that's what nitric oxide does as well. So if you do the nitric oxide circulation exercise, it's aerobic as well, also doing Bhastrika as well. So you get 3 benefits. You get expanding your lung, and also you're dilating your blood vessels, help to manage your blood pressure better, and you're getting more stamina by getting more oxygen absorbed into your cells to energize yourself, and also prevention of less plaque forming. So it plays a very important part on the thing. So let's all stand up now. You can't stand up. We're sitting down doing the chair. Sorry, just sit down again. Back. Sorry. I got carried away. Just sitting down. That's all the. Sorry, my fault. Apology. Take it back. Today I'm disabled. I can't stand up. So I have to do the chair. That's the best way. So first one is just do general walking one. The speed is very important. Just go in front of the chair and go faster. Breathing in and out. Next, we both hands side. And the reverse. Then put your hand there. And relax. Next, the star jump, sitting down as your hand comes up, you breathe in. Next, put your both hand there as you go up. And relax. Just take your hand up again. If your hands are tied, just shake it out. Excellent. Again, start once more. Then both hand there. And reverse. And relax. Next. And then up and down. Then both hand there. And relax. Remember, your body gets rid of toxin in 4 different ways. Can somebody tell me what are the 4 ways?
Kidney movement.
How does the body get rid of toxin from your body?
From kidneys, bowel movement,
Yes.
from the skin, respiration,
Sweating, yes.
and breathing.
Breathing out, that's the 4 way. Very important. Excellent, well done, Ranjit. Toxin need to be eradicated. And the bowel movement is one of the important ones. But 70% of toxin is come out through breathing out. So breathing out plays an important part. That releases all the gases from your stomach. Every time you eat, digest food, do anything, you create a lot of gases. It starts, if your bowel movement starts fermenting, and that gives all gas that have to come out of the system. You need some gas, but with too much gas, it will create acidity. Your body needs to be alkaline. Even cancer cells cannot thrive in alkaline environment. Your pH needs to be more alkalinity rather than acidity. If your acid organ doesn't stop, liver doesn't work properly, then produce enough bile to digest the food and so on. It plays an important part to make the body eat food which makes your body more alkaline rather than acidity. Just take a couple of deep breaths. We still have to do one more session now for nitric oxide. Again, last one now, start. And relax. Then both hands there for last time. All this makes you, this exercise also makes you sweat as well. You're getting rid of toxin through this nitric oxide exercise as well. Very important. You don't take it lightly. Do it 3 times a day, 3 sessions of each. All it takes is 5 to 10 minutes per session. It's not a big asking too much. Then hand there. And relax. Then and the last one, you'll be glad to know. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Last, not least, is the remember, if you have anger, which organ does it damage? Can somebody tell me? If you're angry, which organ will damage when you're angry?
Liver.
Excellent. Well done. That was Kantaban. Because you're a very good teacher, guru, you call that. Excellent. Well done.
Thank
What
you.
happened? And when you are grieved, when you're grieving, then which organ you damage? Have a guess. Don't be frightened. It's within the family.
Your
What do you think?
heart.
No, lung. Your lung. When you're grieving, lungs is damaged. When you worry a lot, what happens? You go to the bathroom a lot. Your bowel movement, your stomach. And when you stress, then you affect your heart and your brain. And when you fear, then you go to the little finger, bathroom all the time, kidney. And every finger is connected to your emotions and organs and so on. So what do? If you have the ring, you can, with the ring, press, sitting down anywhere watching TV, rub all the fingers with it. If you don't have the ring, just use the knuckles to press it like this. Let me just highlight it. Sorry, I'm not highlighting myself. You can press it like this as well with the thumb. All 10 fingers to control your emotion. Anger, grief, worry, stress, fear, and so on. If you have the ring, you just use the ring onto it, all over the finger like this. Or if you have the pencil like that, you can use this as well. And all the finger. If you don't have that, even have a normal pencil, you can use this as well. So you can use anything you want, just as long as acupressure point on the body, very important. Next one I want to go through to promote health is called emotional freedom technique. How to get rid of your emotion through certain exercise. This is called tapping. It's been proven scientifically. It helps to decrease anxiety, depression, improve your mood, your chronic pain will go away, your headache, any kind of phobia, post-traumatic stress disorder, weight loss, insomnia, reduce stress, level of stress hormones, cortisols are reduced, and help to activate your thyroid gland, adrenal gland, increase your metabolism, and reduce your blood pressure. So follow first, you have to do sit down in Gyan Mudra for 30 seconds, take a deep breath in. So what you're doing tapping at a certain point. First is the karate chop. Put your both hands like this and tap it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's one way. And then between the eyebrow, this point. And then side of the eyes. And then under the eyes. Of the left here. Under the chin. Middle of collarbone. Remember the long point. Middle of chest, thymus gland. Under the armpit, just below slightly, a couple inches below that, both sides, and side of breast. If you're going through a rough patch in your life, it could be, this is one of the simple way of including healing on daily basis. This is called what you call emotional freedom technique. It's quite simple. I can put down Yoga with Sam Facebook. You can look at that and take down if and this is a scientifically proven thing as well. So we've done that. Next important one now is I know time flies. Because today we're focusing on allergy and so on. And mudra plays a very important part as well. So we're going to do that with Kapalbharati. So what we'll do, we do the Kapalbharati with mudras, which is good for allergy as well, rather than what we do normal. So first, let's just correct your posture, very important. Put your hand up, do Kapalbharati for 30 seconds. Next, take your both legs forward, take the right leg over the left leg, right hand goes behind your back, left hand comes across like that. You're twisting yourself towards the right side, so exercising every organ on the left and muscle cell on the left side of the body for 30 seconds. and do the opposite. Now left leg over the right leg. Right, left hand goes bend your back, right hand comes across. And relax. Obviously, next is the Udan Mudra, very important. 4 finger touching together. You can put it there. So put it across there, and you're twisting down into the Kapalbhati. And next is the Sank Mudra. You take your palm of your hand, put the thumb in the middle, make a tight fist, and extend your forefinger and touch the thumb like that. That's Sank Mudra. Got it? There, there. And put that across there and do Kapalbhati for just for 10 seconds, just to go through the whole thing. Very good for asthma as well, and for throat infection and thyroid gland. And then do the opposite, your left hand, right hand thumb there, make a tight fist and stretch it like that. Next is the Apan Mudra. Give toxin, both hands like this, through the sweat, kidney function, bowel movement, and through breathing out. Also gets rid of negative thoughts in your mind. Best way to do it, do like this. And relax. Next is the Ling Mudra. Put your both hands together and right thumb comes out. This helps to heat the body, gets rid of any mucus, good for asthma, cough, sinus, paralysis, low blood pressure. But we are doing just now for allergy, asthma, coughing, and sinus problems. So doing this way, that heats the body up. Next is the Apan Vayu Mudra. Your index finger, base of Vayu Mudra and Apan Mudra. This is good for people with high blood pressure, but just now we're doing this to make the lung stronger. So when you climb the stairs, doing anything physical, you don't get out of breath. So like that. So even people with low blood pressure will do that, won't harm them. Next is the bronchi mudra, very important. It helps to get rid of any chest congestion in your lung. It's a life-saving, especially people with asthma attack. If I show you the photograph, how it's done, is roughly, you can see it like this. I'll explain to you. First, you take your little finger, base of the thumb, and then ring finger next and then you're touching your thumb, your middle finger, and the index finger is standing on its own. Your little finger, base of the thumb, your ring finger, second one, and your index middle finger touching tip of the thumb. Yeah. Very good for any kind of lung infection, things like that. Very important. It's a very good part. Let's do that. Last but not the least, one of the best for the last one is Brahmar Mudra. Brahmara Mudra. This is the gesture of the bee. It helps to remove what you call a allergy, any seasonal allergy like cough, running nose, and so on, and improves and increase your immune system as well. What you do is you touch the your thumb with the middle finger, and the index finger base of the thumb. This is quite simple. That's there, and the index finger middle thumb like that, and other two remain straight. Got it? I'll do it again. Middle finger touches it, index finger base of the thumb. Or you can do the there and touch it like that. That's the same thing. Very good. I'll do that for 30 seconds. Take your both hand up in there. That was the whole round of Kapalbhati. Time is not limited. We haven't done any exercise either. Let's.
What does Brahma Mudra do? What does it do? The Brahma Mudra, please.
It helps for allergy.
Okay.
That's why I did that to the last. This is the best one for allergy, cough, running nose, anything, all the symptoms due to allergy. It will prevent that. It's very simple. So look at that. You do the Vayu Mudra base and the middle touch the middle finger. That's it.
Right, that I got it. Yes, yeah.
If
Thank
you
you.
check in the Google, you'll find that as well. It's like
Great.
well promoted. For people with allergy, it helps a lot. So today we're discussing all about allergy. That's what I was going to talk about. I was trying to focus on, and this is the kind of last one, which is the best for the end. And remember the nitric oxide you've done. Also, it's a nitric oxide is a free radical. Actually kills cancer cells. So nitric oxide be done prevention of cancer as well. In the medical science, they use the nitric oxide to kill mouth cancer. So what we did today, don't take it too lightly. You have to do it daily, 3 times a day. You'll feel the benefit of it. You do it and you feel the benefit. Don't just take my word. You have to do it.
Yes.
Your blood pressure done. Yesterday, I will show you what happened was I took my blood pressure before going to bed. And then I did the same thing. Dr. Sudarshan, remember, he talked about doing a Bastrika with feet up in the air. What I did, obviously, physically, I'm not fit. So I put my leg against my headboard, lying on the bed for 5 minutes. I did deep breathing. I took my blood pressure. It went down by 15 units, both sides, top and bottom one. That's what I did within 5 minutes. So somebody has a very high blood pressure for whatever reason, first aid, just raise your feet up and to make sure somebody's with you there in case the blood pressure goes too low. When you put the feet up, the blood flows down naturally with the gravity. So reduce the pressure on your heart and your blood pressure goes down. That makes sense? So simple idea. This is like a first aid. Everything I'm telling you, I'm trying on myself. If it works, that's what I'm telling you. I wouldn't just tell you for the sake of because I've read somewhere. I do believe Dr. Sudarshanji very honestly, but same time, I like to try myself. I don't want to go and tell people things until I'm sure of myself. It works for me. It works for me. Hopefully, it works for you as well. Very important. So that was just one of the things I talked about. And also, nitric oxide also helps lower your blood pressure as well. And I've been doing those 3 times daily as well. So all that might be. My blood pressure is much better than like 130 something, 76. That's what came down to last night. And I can't ask it. Before it was 150, 80, you know, that kind of, before I started the leg up and did the Bhastrika. That's the amount it came down instantly like that. It was just like magic. No medicine, nothing at all. I didn't take any medicine for that, you know. It's just I didn't do any physical exercise, didn't do any pranayama, nothing at all. Just deep breathing with the feet up in the air. And that helps itself reduce the blood pressure there. Let's do some physical exercise. Just stretching, put your hand on the head, Tadasana, stretch your body up. Hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then stretch sideways. And then bend forward. And sometimes you're sitting too long, we tend to have a lower back problem. So put one hand behind your back, one hand in the front like that. And you go forward. Then do the opposite hand. Next, take your both hands up like that, and you go sideways. Then do the opposite. Then you take from the waist, you make the waist go in a circle.
This is all for the low backache.
Yes, lower back. Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. To strengthen. It's basically a tailbone. And L1, L2, L3, L4, L5 there. And sciatica pain. And the other one, best one is this mudra, Meruda mudra. Put your finger thumb pointing there and do Kapalbhati, focusing on your bottom part of the spine. Hope I'm not confusing you. Sometimes I've got so much information in my head. I like to give you as much as possible. Sometimes I'm like vomiting all the information to you. And sometimes might be too much. So I'm sorry if I am. Let me know. I can cut it down. So I just can't control myself sometimes. Like I like to give you so much. There's not enough time in the day to do that. This and also this. They are two both go for sciatica, any lower back pain. If you do that, I can guarantee your pain will go away. If you do this way again, this will make the muscle go in the way and supports the lower back. Next, we will do the Surya Namaskar on the chair. And thank you to people who have given me information, and also Thakur Bhai also told me last time before I was doing some mistake, but I corrected myself now. To put your hand together and you breathe in. Very simple exercise. When you go back, you breathe in. Hold it there, and you breathe out to go as far come down as coming down. As you come up, holding your right leg, you come up and you stretch up. And then breathe out. And then breathing in, go up and feet go down. And then breathe out. Then the opposite leg. And that's the complete exercise. Quite simple. So you don't have to be a Superman or Superwoman. If you can't do the standing up Surya Namaskar, you can do that sitting down. That itself is a complete exercise. So try that again. Once more. And nice. Time is limited. Hopefully I've done that right. If I've done it wrong, you can remind me if I've done something wrong because I'm learning as well. But it's a good technique for people in chairs to do the Surya Namaskar sitting in the chair. See, twisting and turning different things, very important. Excellent, well done. And I don't mind people correcting me. If I'm doing wrong, tell me. I don't take that as offense. I take that as a constructive criticism. Very important. Excellent. And next we're going to do the time is very limited. Time flying through. I'm sorry it took so long today. It's just next we're going to do the Ujjayi, very important for balancing your thyroid, especially for female to balance the hormones to your thyroid gland. Clamp your throat and in Kishri Mudra, 3 short one. And then the long one. And it's in time. That helps to massage the thyroid gland. Then close your right nostril, come up and breathe from left. Excellent. Once more. And the last time. And relax. Excellent. And you forgot, we should do the Mandukasana, which is very good for allergy as well. Because most illness happens due to the stomach. Every time you eat food, anything at all, you produce waste product. You have to get rid of it. So that plays a very important part. Mandukasana helps to balance your sugar level, also activates your liver, spleen, and other organs as well. And it's very important. And we do that, the way the process is make a tight fist. You sit in Vajrasana, the best way, but obviously we are all sitting on the chair just now, so no problem. Tight fist, take a deep breath in. Breathe out completely, empty your lung completely. Stomach goes in, put this either side of your belly button where the pancreas is, and look down and look up and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And relax, come back up. Breathing out. I'm sorry, today I'll take another 15 minutes of a class as well, and then have another class from 11:30 to 12:30 for your children, you guys all. So it doesn't matter. So well, if you don't mind me, give me another 15 minutes to complete the whole package if you have time. If somebody have to go somewhere, fair enough. I'm sorry to miss you, but hopefully you can see the YouTube as well. It's in the YouTube as well. Once more. And come back. So if you're diabetic, you should do the half an hour before the meal time for at least 5 times. Other thing you can do also is make a fist and make a fist like that 20 times. Can somebody tell me what's the benefit of that? Come on, you all should know it now. Anybody?
You're massaging all your internal organs.
Which organ, but that's what I want to know.
stomach, spleen, liver,
That's one.
You're naming everything, you know.
Pancreas.
I want to know what right hand, what does the little finger presses?
bladder.
What?
Is it bladder?
Kidney.
Liver.
Liver.
Oh,
Liver. Oh.
And your index finger and your ring finger?
Kidney.
Pancreas.
Pancreas. Which
And
is
middle
kidney?
finger, your kidney,
Adrenal.
and the index finger,
Adrenal
adrenal
gland.
gland. And on the left hand, little finger presses the
Heart.
heart, yes. And the ring finger,
The liver.
no, liver's on right hand side, no liver on left side.
No,
Left
no,
side
no,
presses
no,
the pancreas.
Spleen. Pancreas.
And the middle finger, kidney,
Kidneys.
and the
Adrenal.
index finger, adrenal
Adrenal.
gland. So just by doing this, you're activating all the main organs of the body. See? I'm sorry to put you all on the spot, but sometimes it's good to, you put me on the spot. Sometimes I like to put you all on the spot as well. No
So
problem.
servantly, did you say the index finger for the adrenal gland?
No,
On your-
index finger, yes, it is adrenal gland, index finger, both sides.
But it's the kidneys is in the center.
Kidney, middle finger.
Okay.
Middle finger will get the kidney point.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Well, I was lost the plot now. Well, my I'm getting older now. I'm getting demented. I keep forgetting things now. What I'm doing now. Can somebody remind me? Come on. I was trying to. I've done that. But what before that? What I was doing? You know. Oh God. Just. Come on. I've lost the plot again. Come on. Somebody guide me.
We started doing Mandukasana and then we started with
Mandukasana,
the
yes.
phone.
The second part of Mandukasana.
Familiar.
You have to left hand over that. Sorry about that. That massages the stomach as well. Breathe in again. Breathe out completely. And put your left hand over right hand on the stomach and go down. Just hold the breath for 5 to 10 seconds. And when you can't hold any longer, gently come up. Breathing in and out. Once more. And relax. Last one is the child pose. You both hand up in the air and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And excellent. Well done. Next, we'll do the grinding. Both leg in the front, hand in the front. Go. And do the opposite. And relax. Now leg apart, hand aside. And next, we do दूध से मक्खन निकालना है. Your right leg, left leg goes up right hand. And relax. And for allergy, one of the best things is to have a good bowel movement. If you don't have a good bowel movement, or you have IBS, or any kind of stress, that will affect, that will make you more prone to allergy reaction. So allergy is lack of energy. That's why we focus more on the lung meridian and so on. So how do you, and IBS is one of the symptoms, very difficult to diagnose, even you go to doctor. Or they'll give you some kind of steroid or something. The best way to try to reduce your stress. Other way to do will be, I talked about chia seed. If you take chia seed, soak in water overnight, couple of teaspoons, you take in the morning in your cereal or just drink it like that. That goes in your stomach, makes you bloated and clears your bowel movement. Other one is, I talked to Sheetalji as well. She took it yesterday, day before yesterday. She did it. How did you? Could you tell them about it? What you did?
I feel much better because after taking, get a jelly type of toilet. Before it was a liquid, and after that, drinking, I feel the jelly.
What happened was she took a glass of cold milk.
Yeah, a
and
glass
squeeze
of cool milk,
squeeze a half lemon
squeeze the
into it.
lemon.
Yeah, and you drink it before it goes off. So in the
Yeah.
stomach, when it goes in, it goes like a yogurt in the stomach.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel bloated. And when your bowel movement comes, it clears all the bacteria, bad bacteria, everything else. It's also this the treatment given for hemorrhoid, piles, and so on as well. It's very good.
श्रवण जी
हाँ बोलिए
ये कोल्ड मिल्क में डालना होता है कि गर्म
कोल्ड में नहीं कोल्ड में डालेंगे हॉट में डालेंगे तो फट जाएगा कोल्ड में डालेंगे तो देर से फटेगा थोड़ा बॉडी के जाके बॉडी का अंदर फटना है बाहर नहीं फटना है
कोल्ड मिल्क में आधा नींबू का जूस
हाँ आधा नींबू जो भी मतलब जैसे आप जैसे पनीर बनाते ना है उतना दूध को फाड़ना है तो दूध को फाड़ना है अंदर जाके बाहर में नहीं and it's got to be milk normal milk you know not soya milk or anything else
Immediately to drink, otherwise it will be
yeah then you can't drink it once you become yogurt you can't drink it
no yeah so immediately to drink the milk
and then you'll clean it your IBS from the you also take aloe vera juice is a colon cleansing
श्रवण जी इसको पहले पीना है
हाँ सुबह हाँ
सुबह पीना है
सुबह अर्ली morning
पीना है अच्छा मैंने सोचा
when you have a bowel movement it clears so you do on weekend when you're in the house when you're not going to work otherwise you have to go to work and you feel like a bowel movement you're struggling to find a place I know very important
Do you have both items, a chia seed and the milk, or just one item?
No, I'm just giving you an example. Chia seed does the same thing on a regular basis. I take that. I try to take it 2 or 3 times a week. Chia seed myself.
Is that
all I'm saying, I'm not saying to do both. In the day, I'm just telling you what I've tried, and it works, and hopefully it works for you as well. But don't you do both? One chia seed is just like a food. You're eating food. That's all. So it'll give you a long-term benefit. But the yogurt thing you don't do every day. You only do once in a while.
Oh, so it's 2 different things. I thought it was all combined.
No,
what
two different things.
What is chia seed does? Salamji?
Yes, chia seed जब पानी डालते हैं तो जब ऐसे dry खाएंगे तो पेट में जाकर फूल जाएगा because it soaks all the water, so it makes you dehydrated. That's why
So
what I like to do
in the morning.
No, listen to it first. No, let me finish first. So you put the chia seed night time in the glass of water, and then morning drink it. So it don't dehydrate you, and when you go in the stomach in the morning, it makes you it expands further. It makes you bloated, and that helps you. And also it's got all the amino acid I talked about 2 days ago. It's got omega-3, it's got all the calcium, magnesium, everything to join for bone health, for heart health, and everything else. And third and second thing was I was talking about reducing IBS for allergy and everything else was to take a cold milk overnight from the fridge in the morning, you squeeze half lemon in it, and before it goes off, drink it quickly. So inside the stomach, it goes off, becomes like a yogurt. So it fills the intestine, and when your bowel movement comes, it clears all out and gives you all that. So once you've done that, then after that, you should use some khichdi and some kind of thing and with the ghee in it, so that lubricates the joint and makes it better kind of idea. It's just a matter of promoting health. That's one of the Ayurvedic way of treatment of IBS.
Which is the other,
Sorry.
Ramanji, which is the other thing? Second thing, which in the water, what you put chia seed? You put chia seeds?
Yeah, yeah.
Chia seed, you do it at night?
Yeah. Soak at night time and eat in the morning, you know.
You soak it in
usually-
cold water now.
Like I soaked it. I haven't eaten just now. When I go back, I'll eat it just now with cereal. When I take a cereal with yogurt, I usually take cereal with yogurt as well. Yogurt and then put the chia seed in it. So you just taste it. Then because chia seed, you got no taste, it's just a blunt.
Shravanji, you soak it in cold water, don't you? Overnight.
Yeah. Just cold water. Yeah. Just like normal.
So chia seed can be taken with the cereal?
Yeah. That's it. It's just you no taste. It's just a bland. It's a lot of good mineral, omega-3, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and all that, which help to overall health. And you can buy the most health shop. Yesterday, 2 days ago, if you look at the video 2 days ago, I showed you the chia seed packet, what it looks like as well.
How many times you should have this chia seeds?
No, again, I'm not the chef. In the day, one thing is, if I tell you too many times, you won't do it at all. Even do it once a week, it's still good for you. Prevention is better than cure. All I'm saying, if it's working for you, then you take more often. Just you have to create. Every 5 fingers are not equal. You all have different kind of stamina, different energy, depending where you are, how much stress you have, what kind of lifestyle you have. It will depend on that. So it's not something works for me. You have to do it more deeper sense or less sense depending on your own which level you are at. It's all about your level of your body health.
You have the milk with lemon once a week and once a week or chia seeds.
No, lemon thing only once every so often, not no one once a week, once in 6 months.
Okay.
Once you do it, that's it done. That's all. It should help, you know.
All right.
You don't do it regularly. You don't do it too regularly. That's anything because it's just like a treatment. You only do it once, and it should fix itself. If it doesn't fix it, then you must have some other problems. You have to go to the doctor, get a checkup to make sure nothing serious is happening in your system. Because I'm not a doctor, I'm just a plumber. I'm just trying to clear your blockage, that's all. And the other way to do it is, if you're not diabetes, take some beetroot. And within 24 hours, color of the urine or the feces should come out. If it doesn't come out, if it lasts longer,
Beetroot is sweet, isn't it? Beetroot is sweet. Can diabetic people take that?
No, that's why I said to you, if you're not diabetes, if you take beetroot, the purpose is to find out if you have IBS or not. If you have IBS, it will take more than 24 hours to clear the color from your toilet or from urine. That tells me you have a blockage in the system, your intestine.
Celery juice can be taken if you had a diabetes. Celery juice.
But for the color therapy to find out where the blockage is, what I'm saying is that's why you do it. And also, if you look at your palm of your hand, you put the both palms together like this. That's your intestine, half there and half there. If you press with anything across there, either side, wherever the pain is, that's where your IBS is. 100% guaranteed. So if you go anything at all, just even with the hand. If you don't have anything, just press your hand like this on the left hand side. See if there's any pain at all, and do the right side. Have you got any pain at all?
No.
I can't imagine. I can guarantee the majority will have some pain somewhere.
I have pain on the right hand side.
Which part, but?
There.
So that tells me right hand side on this corner of your stomach, you have IBS. In here, on right side, just on the corner. When the intestine comes up, turns across at the bend, and that's where you got the IBS. That's why it might give you hiatus hernia and different thing problem there. That's where you have. So you have to go to the bathroom twice in the morning. First this will clear, then this need to come out, and then second time you have to go. If you don't go twice, then you'll create a lot of gas and gives you more problem. So IBS is one of the biggest cause of ill health, stress. You know, that's why pranayama you're trying to do stress. And the stomach need to clear. If you have IBS, you're not clearing the whole stomach. If you don't go to the bathroom twice. Also, if you didn't have a diabetes, then beetroot juice or celery juice is very good because a lot of enzyme that helps to move your bowel faster. That's why in the cancer patient, we give them a green juice daily, even wheatgrass juice. All this will make the...
Ramanji, can you eat beetroot raw?
What's wheat?
Beetroot, can we eat it raw?
Yeah, I eat it raw as well. Yeah.
Just kacha khao.
Yeah. Kachagata, you can buy them ready-made, slightly. But obviously, when you boil it, then you go beta carotene, which your body can absorb better, and gives you more vitamin. Body converts into vitamin A, and also promotes. It also is red color, creates a better, makes you more anemic as well, more iron in it, and everything else. Promote overall health. So boiling it makes it boiled and slightly cooked makes it better. So I usually buy them from Asda or Tesco, slightly cooked one they sell, the one sliced or they are grated. And that's why I take with something on daily basis. I have diabetes, but still take a small amount for like a medicine.
Oh, so you just boil it a little bit and then
No, I buy a ready-made one. I buy the beetroot, which is already cooked and kind of sliced. You can buy them in Asda, Tesco all the time next to where the fruit, vegetables are.
But when you buy it, it's already vinegar or something there.
Yeah, not vinegar. I don't think it's vinegar. It's just a slight. All I'm saying to you, if you can boil it, cook your own self. I'm not saying not to do that. That's probably the best. But I don't have the time or don't have the energy to do all that daily. So I just buy. I'm doing the second best thing is buy the ready-made one and just take it daily like a medicine. Not because I'm diabetes, so I can't take too much. But I take a spoonful, tablespoonful on daily basis. Okay. So I think we'll finish the class off. I think that was a long slog. I'm knackered. I've got another class to take from half 11 to half 12 as well. So if you don't mind, take your glasses off. We do the Brahmi with Gita and Pranam. Take your thumb to close your earlobe, index finger on your forehead, covering your eyes, take a deep breath and chant like a bumblebee. Still keeping your eyes closed. We chant Om for 3 times. Let me just unmute some people. Also. Give me a second. Sitting Gyan Mudra and chant Om for 3 times. Still keeping your eyes closed. We do pranav, silent, deep breathing. You do pranayam for so long, you're in meditation state, your mind is calmer. And take your both hand up in there. It's so nice to see the couple doing yoga together. I can see 3 couples in front of me, Mohan Bhai, Naveen, Saji, and Thakur Bhai. Excellent. That's nice to see husband and wife so close after such a long, they're still not fighting. In love and affection. That's very good. No, but it's good. It's good. Sometimes you don't realize in the life you need your partner. Sometimes when you have it, when you don't have it, then you miss it. And that's part of life, really. You're very lucky. Well done. But if your partner's not with you because he's doing something else, it's your fault. You have to get him energized and get him to yoga classes. Very important. Health is your true wealth.
Very hard too.
I know. I'm not saying it's nothing easy, but sometimes if you have that charm, use your charm to attract him. Do whatever. If you're male, you have to smile and give them roses or something to your wife to come on, join the yoga class. If it's ladies, then you just have to smile. Your husband will follow you, no problem. Take your both hand up in the air, rub them together. Cover your face. Repeat after me. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all enjoy prosperity. May none suffer. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And Sital Vandi, if you want to say that in Sanskrit, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You just say it. People just listen to it. That's the best way, I think. Then taping is better, you know. Thank you.
Shortcut.
Yeah, shortcut.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Paschyantu. Ma Kashyat Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, Sital Vandi. Thank you very much. Excellent. And today is Sunday, is a day for the sun god. So the color should be maroon. So that gives you energy. So I see a lot of people are always wearing maroon clothes, and it's good to do that. Because, and also in Indian culture, Sunday at least you should take after having shower, take a pot of water and go through above the sun, face the sun, and drop the water in front of your eyes, looking at the sun. So refraction, the sun ray going through the water into your eyes, promote your eye health as well. Simple as that. That's why sun is the powerhouse of energy. Nothing world can survive without the sun. Even the eat your food, sun gives you energy. Energy cannot be created. It can only be transferred through the sun, to the plant, photosynthesis, and we eat the plant, we get energy. So sun plays a big part in promoting health. So we at least have to once a week, every Sunday, try to show that respect. Thank you very much and that's why sometimes when we ask the sun to give us all the energy, your body needs to detox and promote overall health. So have a lovely Sunday. Take care and love you all. And sorry if I made a mistake somewhere. I'm sorry about it. I don't mean to hurt anybody, any feeling. And it's just my way of. Thank you very much again. Om everybody. Hold on, let's do the line. I forgot the line pose again. Come on, we can't forget that. Give tongue out and go like a massage your throat. And the best form of exercise, laughter. Thank you very much. Sorry, I need to go. You can talk amongst yourselves. Let me open the gate. Somebody there.
It was lovely to see all of you on Sunday morning.
Thank you, ladies and gents. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपका साथ मिला. अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा लगा. धन्यवाद.
Yeah, it's nice.
Have a lovely Sunday. भगवान सूर्य का आप पे सब पर
Thank you, Shagwandi.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day, everybody. It's a beautiful day now.
Lovely day.
The sun is shining.
Thank you for
Still
dedicating
go around our way.
us. Thank you.
Sun shining.
All.
Well, keep safe, keep happy and healthy.
It's like it's going to rain here in Manchester.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all dull.
Yeah.
I've got sunshine in my garden.
The sunshine indoors, I guess.
See, when you
sing in Bolton.
the rain song, Pani re Pani. So you have to
Yeah.
sing together to be outside in the rain. So go and soak yourself and sing Pani re Pani because it's good for us, the rain.
Aranga Gesa, yeah.